Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Progressive Air Workshop. I'm Johnny Torres. Joining me today is Michael, and we're going to be talking drain lines. So, of course, no two AC systems are created equal. Let's talk a little bit about what the average Joe can do at home to prevent some issues from where they will probably end up having to call Progressive Air.
Absolutely. Well, most homeowners out there really don't know what a drain line is and actually how to prevent it. A lot of the times we get people that call in, they have a thermostat issue, it goes blank, and there's a simple way that you can actually find out to see if it's actually off on a flow switch. I'm going to be going over a few varieties of different types of floats out there.
Okay.
So what we have, one is the most common one. It's an inline float, and basically it goes right off the evaporator coil of the pan, and basically it all depends on how the system's wired up.
Right.
And we wire our systems to where it cuts off the thermostat. It goes blank.
Okay.
There's no batteries included. Some homeowners put batteries in thinking it may be a battery issue, but it's really not. So basically a homeowner can just go to their indoor unit. If it's located in the garage or somewhere inside the house that they can get access to, very simple to do. It's just a couple wires on top with a cap, lift up on it, and it's got like a little bobber that will push up when the water gets full. If there's water inside there, it's backed up on the drain.
Right,
It's a
you have
safety-
an issue.
Exactly, it's a safety issue.
And in terms of safety, you're saying for the safety for the unit, is that right?
Mostly for the unit and also causing a lot of water damage.
Sure,
Because
okay.
the equipment does not know it's got a backup drain. So the only way it's going to prevent water from overflowing into your hardwood floors or your carpet is to shut down the system. So it's actually telling you something's wrong.
Well, and you made a good point there because you don't know where the drain's going to end up, right? That the average person probably, until it's too late, you've kind of figured out, oh, that's where it's backing up to. And so, for instance, mine dumps out into the garage, right? And so that's how I learned that mine was backed up.
Exactly.
Because all of a sudden I had a big puddle in my garage.
Right, exactly. We have a primary drain line, and when you run your air conditioner during a hot summer months, it produces a lot of water. And most of the drains are usually going to be under the foundation of the house, so it's going to create a trap, and that's going to hold a lot of water. It's going to have build up with a lot of algae. So normally when the
And that's perfectly normal.
That is typical, that is normal, and that's the way that the new constructions are doing it.
Yeah.
So basically when you go outside, if you suspect that you have a clogged drain line, you're going to see various different types of pipe that are going to come outside.
Okay.
And just finding the location, maybe hidden behind a bush somewhere, you have to do a little bit of investigation. But some of the houses that are out there, they either come out of the ground, they stub up something like this, that's your AC. If you ever notice that a pipe has a lot of water during the summer, that's mostly going to be your AC drain line.
Now, normally, I mean, it's still recommended that they do have someone from Progressive Air come out at least once a year to take a look at this.
Absolutely. We come out, when we do is we actually vacuum out the drains. We find the connection to the primary drain line.
Okay.
We hook up a vacuum to the outside drain. We go inside of where the air handler is located at, and we clean the pan, we clean the drain, we flush the drain out. We do and make sure that we get a good flow of water coming outside, and we're cleaning up all that algae that may be building up inside the lines.
And so what are some of the things that maybe they can do at home to prevent this, from, instead of having you out, once a year,
Well,
avoid
it is
maybe having you out?
recommended, I understand, it is recommended to at least have the air conditioning serviced at least once a year. That's
Okay.
all manufacturers, and and basically it's also checking out these safety devices too. Because I found in the field that even though the house is brand new, or the unit was just put in,
Yeah.
2 or 3 years, if you don't have it checked, this little switch could save you thousands of dollars. So you need to check that too as well. But as getting back to what the homeowner could do, there are some preventive things they can do. Obviously, it's to have service done once a year, but
Right.
if they don't want to mess with any of this cleaning stuff, then they obviously call us out. But there are sometimes you'll have on the primary line, there'll be like a clean out tee, like a little access tee where you can pull it off, and it's connected to the drain line, and you just pour some vinegar down there. Once you've cleaned it, if you're going to attempt to clean yourself, once it's clean, pour some vinegar down the line.
Got it.
So that's normally during normally the hot summer months.
And when you're saying cleaning out yourself, you're saying just any shop vac will do?
Any shop vac
Okay.
outside, I don't recommend putting a garden hose from the outside and forcing water back into inside, because what that does, if it's a short run and you stick it in there for about 15 seconds, guess what? You're going to flood your house. So you don't know how long that water is going to get to point A to point B.
Right.
So, but if you have a severe clog, it's not uncommon to get a garden hose just to get a burst to unclog that block, and then quickly put a shot back on it to suck the rest of it out. But if you can't clear it out, you got to get a professional out there.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, because again, it'll save you a lot more money in the long run.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right. Well, Michael, thank you so much for those
Quite
tips.
welcome. No worries.
Appreciate you being here on the Progressive Air Workshop.
Thank you.
Anywhere in Tampa Bay, the name to remember is Progressive Air Systems. They're the largest carrier factory authorized dealer on the west coast of Florida. Just go to progressiveairsystems.com for more information or call 855-847-3898.